Hello everyone, welcome back to another Dokituber McDonald's meal video. Today we are trying Woutmees' McDonald's meal, official McDonald's meal, which when asked was a Big Mac meal. So we got ourselves our Big Mac, medium fries, and for a drink it was a Diet Coke. I don't think anyone else, I could be wrong, but it has been a while, but I'm pretty sure this might be the first time we've had a Diet Coke on the list. Most people usually have ordered a Coke or an orange drink of some sort. I think one or two people might have ordered a sweet tea, and most people usually Coca-Cola. So it's interesting, got a little change it up. But of course, Woutmees, as it is correctly pronounced. I did not pronounce it correctly when I was doing my award show. If you don't know who Woutmees is, he's a wonderful Dokituber who does a lot of editing videos for DDLC, or at least used to. I know he's moved on into different unique content for his channel, but he's most certainly been a veteran of the community. So if you've been here for a while, you probably know the name, and he's just been a huge part of it. Of course, I thought it was pronounced Woutmees because I didn't look at the proper spelling of his name. I thought it ended with an M-E-S-S, not an M-E-E-S. So that didn't work out properly for me. He told me, he's like, you know, you spelled my name wrong. I was like, huh? I got it wrong, so I apologize for that. But now I know it's Woutmees. We'll get it right in the future. But it was so great to have him there for the awards. I remember he had contacted me after the announcement had gone up. I'd sent him an email talking to him about that it was happening, and if he wanted to participate or anything like that, just to let me know, and he did. He contacted me on Discord saying if there's any way that he could be a part of it, he'd love to. So we got it set up. I told him, I was like, can you give me 5 minutes to figure this out? Because yes, I want you there, but I got to figure out where to put you. And so we came up with, Ray and I, at the time, we were kind of toying around with the idea of second place awards. And it just kind of worked out that he wanted to be a part of the show, so it kind of worked out so he could announce those. That was a surprise guest that no one really knew about until that actually happened, so that was also pretty cool as well. But as for his meal, it's quite simple. It cost about $8 or $9, including tax. It's just the #1 Big Mac meal, and for your drink and get a Diet Coke. It tastes pretty good though. It's the #1 for a reason, because it's #1. Of course, Woutmees is definitely one of the most, I'd say, influential Dokituber creators, just because of how long he's been doing it. I think just about every single Dokituber who makes content now has at least heard of him or seen some of their content. If you haven't seen his content, I think probably one of the best ones to start on would be Monica Can't Decide, or the editing reel from 2020, I believe. Those are, I think, good starting points to kind of get you interested in more content of his, because they're all very short, sweet, simple, kind of almost skits, but they're really short and simple, and they just make you laugh, and they're addictive to watch, almost like shorts, but a little bit longer. Well made, beautiful editing. And sometimes you'll recognize where the audio used in the videos is coming from, and that might be fun to have as well. I also know that at some point he used to like Garfield, because that used to be his icon forever. I hope he still does, because I like Garfield too. I've got a whole bunch of omnibuses of Garfield comic books that had come out. from the comic strips and the newspapers. It's just funny. You know, it's Garfield. You know, I don't think there's a comic strip that is well known. I think right now he's one of the most successful Dokitubers, having a massive, I think, what is it, 40,000 subscribers now? Could be a little off. And I think part of that's because of his content being so unique. My dogs are out and they're fighting each other. So if you hear that in the background, I apologize. Yeah, Woutmees' content is very unique in its performance. I don't think that I've seen another channel do exactly what he does. I've seen similar things, just he still has his own unique flavor. Everyone involved was super excited to see that Woutmees was part of the awards. Excited to kind of be a part of it, like bringing the community together. I hope to get to interact with them more often in the future. If there's future projects that come along he might be interested in being a part of, I'd love to see him again. We'll see. Yeah, I think that all depends on if he wants to continue to be a part of the DDLC community, if he wants to kind of stretch away from that and do his own thing, which is totally fine, because like I always personally encourage like branching out and doing things that you're also interested in, just because it's fun and it's fun to experiment. I mean, this has nothing to do with DDLC outside of the creators talking about what they get at McDonald's, but it's fun. There is a reason that there's an award that's called non-DDLC content for our awards, just because it's good. Hey, stop being mean, dogs. I apologize. Woutmees. They're interrupting. Sad times. Anyhow, I would always love to work with him again. He was very kind. He's very humble about the entire experience and excited to just kind of be a part of it. So if we ever do more awards in the future, other projects like that, I'd love to have him there. If he's interested in still being a part of that community, and if he's not, that's totally fine. We can always, and he doesn't want to be a part of the community, but still wants to be a part of the big projects, totally fine with me. Because, you know, I still would consider him at least a veteran Dokituber because of his impact in the community as a whole. We'll see. I don't know exactly what all of his plans will be, but time will tell. Now let's get this Big Mac out. It's gonna be a bit of a mess. Because I swear they always are a bit of a mess. Just an excess of shredded lettuce. I feel like they'd probably do better if they just used leaf lettuce. Might be less messy, but I don't know. But here we go, the Big Mac. You already know that I like it if you've seen Romeo's one, because Romeo also did Big Mac, and so did Doty Guy with the fries. Big Macs are pretty good, though. Not as messy, though, this time. Probably because I didn't try to add anything to it. They're just funny. I'm so sorry. Hey! Stop that. Okay. They're just going to be in the background. I apologize. Now, This is a fairly cheap meal, but I don't think it's the cheapest meal. I think that award would go to Kane Monger because he only got one sandwich and a drink. I think this would come a pretty close second. I'd say maybe Elena's, which is Dokituber Liver Kitty. She got like 10 nuggets with sweet tea, so that one also might have been really cheap. This has got to be up in those areas. So if you want something quick, simple, and you want to feel like the wonderful Woutmees, just get a #1 with Diet Coke. That's all you have to say. It's super simple. No substitutions, no additions. Plain, simple, and good. Ironically similar to his content. It's simple, unique ideas, beautifully crafted and shown. But, you know, it's simple, easy. You know, easily like digestible content. Very well made. All right. Whew. It's a good meal. Very simple, easy to remember. Anyone could order it with. Most likely there wouldn't be. That's the one good thing. There most likely there would be any mistakes. Sometimes when you go to fast food, you add. You know, you subtract things, add things, change things up with a certain sandwich or something like that. They might mess it up. But if you just say, oh, I just want the #1, they can do that. They do that all day. Super simple. You're always going to get it right. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And the Diet Coke's not bad at all. I'm not a huge fan of Diet Coke. This doesn't taste bad at all. I don't know if Diet Coke's actually better for you. I just know they replace sugar with another substance that may or may not be good digestive-wise or kidney-wise, because it may not be digested properly. I don't know. But I've heard all sorts of theories about which one's better, but it's soda. It's not going to be great for you health-wise, but it tastes good at least. And some people swear that it just tastes better. Definitely a good meal, though. Like the Big Mac meal is definitely something that I found myself returning to every once in a while when I'm just eating on my own and not actually trying to record a video. Just like, oh, I just wanted something for myself and I'm at McDonald's. A Big Mac might be what I get, so definitely something. And I didn't used to eat those, so definitely good taste from Woutmees. Not to mention that this is the only time that I've ever gone to McDonald's for one of these videos, and my mother asked me if I could get her something as well. I was like, yeah, of course. And she asked for a Big Mac meal with a Diet Coke, which is why I chose to do Woutmees' McDonald's meal today, because I was like, wow, that's what she wants. But I was like, that's just turns out to be the exact meal of one of the Dokitubers for this meals. So I thought that was just kind of a cool kind of coincidence, kind of fate swooping in. So just on that, I guess this is probably the most popular McDonald's meal, just because it's the only time I've ever seen someone outside of me eat it. Not that that's like a real statistic, that's just a weird coincidence that I thought was fun to mention. Either way, Thank you so much for your McDonald's meal, Woutmees. It was really good. A good lunch. And thank you for the amazing content that you've made over the years. Hope to get to see you around more. Know that you keep yourself quite busy. But good meal. Apparently, I'm not the only one who thinks that, because apparently other people like it too. Simple, short, sweet, good stuff. So either way, thank you all so much for watching. This has been Woutmees' wonderful official McDonald's meal. The Big Mac combo, which is the #1 combo where I'm from, and the drink being a Diet Coke. We will see you all in the next Dokituber McDonald's meal. This never works.